Greetings, guys. Oh, God. Balloons popping off everywhere. I'm here on Soy Chayapun. I'm outside the Hacienda. And the last video, Brian Flowers put me on the spot. He said about selling the Hacienda. Yes, I was put on the spot there. Technically, ideally, I don't want to sell it. But I said if the right offer came in. So what I've decided to do is change things up at the Hacienda. Obviously, we do not have enough staff here. So that's one big push we're going to do now to get staff for the Hacienda. Dan, just come this way before you get knocked over. One other thing I'm going to do, I've just had a guy here. Now we're having aircon fitted in here because it is really hot this time of year, and it's going to have some air curtains and some more aircon units put inside, which he desperately needs. Let's go inside. Just coming to the Hacienda, we've got Dean here from Dive Bar. He's always drinking in the Hacienda, he likes the Hacienda.
It's water. not guilty.
Dean, you're opening another bar here, yeah? You're just opposite here.
That's correct.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Okay, it's a one shop, same as this. It's going to be a gentleman's club with a slight coyote feeling to it. 2 levels, mezzanine floor.
2 levels, right.
2 levels, but one level's open,
yeah.
So you can look down on the action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, yeah, I see what you mean. Like I think there's one on Soy Bucao now. Where it's like a go-go and they've got a glass floor.
That's Stunner's Bar. Have you been there?
I haven't been yet, no.
It's a really nice fit out. I will say that. It's worth a look. Yeah.
So when are you looking at opening?
Fingers crossed, July.
And is that just in time for when people can come back without vaccines, without any restrictions?
100,000 tourists pouring down Soy Chayapun.
Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Dean. Okay, the Hacienda to me is an old favourite. It's where it started. And do I want to give this up? No. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to make it better and build it up better. I have concentrated on the other bars. I can only be in one place, you know, so I've concentrated more my efforts down there. Now it's time to concentrate my efforts back here. So I'm probably going to start a meat night. I used to have a meat night here every Friday, and it used to be great. It was always the best night of the week. So maybe I'll start that back up. Maybe I'll start on a Saturday or Sunday, or maybe midweek. I don't know yet. What I'm going to do now is today it's just going to be about the day. This evening we're going to the Hideaway on Soy 15 for Kev-in-Thailand's weight night, the second one. So that'll be later on in the video. But firstly, before we go to A7, I believe there's a new British chip shop somewhere on Tree Town. We've got to find it first, so let's go there now. The chip shop doesn't open until 5 p.m, so I've just popped down to A7 and Hedonism, see what's going on. And when we first opened Hedonism last week, naturally A7 dipped a little bit, but it's actually back up now. For the last few days, it was only 2 days that it dipped. Hedonism is going really well. A7 is doing well. And I'm looking around and we're getting more staff coming in. So we've had, I think, 2 arrivals today. So if we can get 2 per day, fingers crossed, then things will really look up. Because the more bars I open, then it's spreading the staff again. So it's spreading it thin. So that's why we've got to give the corner bar a little bit of time. The work hasn't restarted yet, but it's almost ready to restart. But then that's going to be 3 weeks away. So that's going to give me enough time to get more staff. Right, I'm on Soy 8. I just thought I'd pop down here because if you remember in them Soy 7, Soy 8 videos I did, there was the not Best Bar, the one next to it, that used to be called Next Best Bar. There was some action going on. But actually I came past 2 nights ago and I saw people in there. There was 2 ladies, they were cleaning up and they looked like they were stocking up as well. So I think this one is open now. Actually, it's looking like it is open. Good news, let's go and have a look. There you go, it is a Thai-owned bar. It's called Twilight Bar. And it's open, this is the owner here. Amazing. Yeah, open now. I thought there was some work going on here, but they've got it ready pretty quick actually, it looks nice. And it looks like they've cleaned out the one next door, so maybe that will open soon as well. Remember from that one lady on her own, and now things start moving. We'll come back here another time for a beer, but we haven't got time now, so we're going to go for fish and chips. But I've got something to tell you as well on the way. Today is Monday, the 11th. On the 13th, it is Songkran, and as you know, it's probably not going to be the same Songkran as normal, with lots of water fighting. But thanks, Dan. You need to tell me about the car then. But what we're going to do is at A7 and Hedonism, we're going to be having Songkran parties. We're going to put balloons up and we're going to have 3 or 4 days of party. I'm not sure exactly how long it goes on for, but it's going to be a water-free party. So if you're here, come down and see us. Right opposite here, you've got Pine Burger. Then opposite, you've got this Tree Town little market, food place where everybody knows. It was a big hangout during the lockdowns. But inside, there is this sort of mini chip shop. Now what's happened is, he has actually been open for a month apparently, but he's only been open for 3 days, and he's been experimenting with the different types of oils, he was telling me. So this is basically a British chip shop. Now let me tell you a little bit of a story behind it. Apparently his sister owns about 6 or 7 famous fish shops in the northwest of England. So it should be good, you know. So let's and it's quite cheap as well. But he said he's been open 3 days, and he said he's been absolutely killing it. It's been very, very busy. He's been selling like 40 portions per day. So anyway, see you. Sorry, Cap. Hello. Fish and chips. Okay. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, have a look at this. Have a look at the menu here. Okay, homemade chips, 90 baht. Atlantic cod, 175 baht. Atlantic haddock as well. He said all these fishes are all proper. There's none of that other fish what they use here. These kind of substitute with. You've got Holland pies, mushy peas, beans, gravy. Definitely a northern thing here going on. So I'll have to get a chip. I might get some gravy on that actually. And actually that looks very good. That fish there. It's obviously going to be frozen, which let's face it, most are anyway. I look forward to this. Just hang on a second. Right, look at this here. Chips have come. I do need salt and vinegar on them. And now the fish is on its way. But yeah, proper chips by the look of it. Look at the fish as well. I tell you what, come carb. Tell you what, that's a quite fair sized portion there. And it's all freshly made. I need salt and vinegar. Is that vinegar? Yeah. Always add the vinegar first and then the salt after. For those who don't know. Somebody's going to argue with me and say, no, you don't do it that way. But what else is going to make the salt stick? Right, let's have a try. Try the chips first. Oh, wow.
This one I give you free.
Okay, come carb. So there you go, we've got beans, Chinese style curry sauce, mushy peas and gravy. The chips are lovely, by the way. Now, let's try the fish. Start straight away, that's very crispy. Make sure it's cooked. Oh yeah. Yeah. Not a massive portion, but I'll tell you what, that proper melts in your mouth. That batter's perfect. Cup and cab. Tartar sauce as well. Excellent, guys, honestly excellent. I'm going to chuck into this and then I'll come back to you. Last week we went to an Indian and one of my mates criticised me. He said because I said it's the best, and I don't often say that. I never often say, but in fact it's the first time I'd said the best. I always try to be, I don't like to say anything is the best, but that Indian was the best one I've had in Pattaya. Now I'm going to have to say the same thing again about this fish and chips. The fish was very light and crispy and fluffy on the inside. It was perfect. It's definitely the best fish I've ever had here. The chips are okay, not the best ones, but they're you know, they're good, like a fish and chip shop should be. And then with all that we had, there's curry sauce, gravy, mushy peas and beans. And the total price of this, plus I've just added a Coke as well. The Cokes are 50 baht each, so that's 100 baht for them. It was 530 baht for all that food. That's 2 lots of fish and chips with beans, curry sauce, gravy and mushy peas. You can't beat that. I mean, what's that, like 265 baht each for all that food, which is, what's that in money? Probably £6. Can you buy fish and chips in the UK for £6 now? Unlikely. But that is the most similar fish and chips I've had since back home. That's the best fish, cod and fish I have had, and I'm not joking here. It's right here in Tree Town. Come and try, guys. Amazing. Really, really amazing. I'm not joking here. Now we're going to go to Kev-in-Thailand's wait nights, but I need to get changed first because it's red hot and I'm sweating all day. Let's go. Right guys, what are you on Soi 15 at the Hideaway? Wait for this car go away, I don't want to kill myself. I'm looking in there now and it looks packed. It is about 7:45 in the evening. Let's just go inside. I've got Dan following me. Make a big entrance. See where Rides for Kicks is. He's here now. Checking messages, 1 million messages a day. I've just had actually through, I did say earlier on the video I'm not going to sell Hacienda, but somebody just made me an offer and I have to think about it because it's good. That was Kev's wait night at the Hideaway. Very, very busy in there, and you know, I stayed for an hour because it was red hot and it was packed in there, but what a great turnout for Kev. Kevin, God bless you, sir. Now, earlier on, I said that the Hacienda is, because the previous video, I said that I wasn't going to sell it. But you know, tonight, it's funny, as I'm doing about my business, 2 offers have come in for it. And I think one of them is pretty unrefusable. So let's see what happens. I don't know yet. I'll keep you informed on for the next few days. Don't forget, we'll be celebrating Songkran every day until the weekend from Wednesday. So from 2 p.m. at Hedonism and A7 DJ, we'll have a DJ on. So it should be good fun. And without the water, I know people say, oh, prefer the water. A lot of people don't, but remember, you can come and enjoy yourself without the water. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, bye-bye.